last session, you began by teleporting from a underground room at Thornhold, the keep, the large keep, to Neverwinter, where you were like kind of shunt into this rickety slash ruined, unkept single story house. From your view, right away, you can see the large chasm, the canyon that lingered from your left to your right, reaching across the ward that you were teleported to. You guys, most of you, just saw people, humans, elves, half elves, walking around in this kind of like, I mean, we're all snow people, so the visual I want you to think of as you're walking through is like, when you get that light, real fluffy snow that never accumulates, but it's pretty, and it's like the big flakes, and it just floats down and lands, and but it's ash. It's something. Yeah, ash. Verwin and Carver and probably Cole. No, there are several volcanoes on the Sword Coast. I'd say Verwin, you're trained. Cole, are you trained in history?
I am not.
Carver?
Oh, I believe I am. Hold on. Yes.
Yes.
Very well trained in history.
And I'm pretty sure Verwin is.
Yep, no, I am.
There is a volcano located in the Neverwinter Wood. So hey, you gather that. I probably missed that coming into this because I'm excited to play, and I skip over all of my notes because I don't even look at my book when I'm playing. So you notice that. I think for Cole, what it was is you had looked forward when you took the orb from Kaladin, and when you spied on this person once that's located in Neverwinter, I described it as snow. And now that you're here, you kind of gather that you didn't see snow. It was some kind of ash that has been placed in the atmosphere, natural or unnatural.
Yep.
So as you all came to here, and noticed that, Taruk, you saw him kind of like flicker for a second, and then he just started leading you through these streets, heading west across the bottom section of Neverwinter, where these massive walls are like towards your back. Not like you're walking along the walls, but the walls were big enough where you would recognize it. You got the one section where you took headed north, like a sharp right, as another series of walls are sectioned off as you walked up around the west side of the chasm and started to get from that like kind of rundown part of town into some actual, like, you start to see bakeries and leather worker lectures and woodworkers and all of these shops, or it might even have been like a homeowner that is just whittling out front, of his house. You get into civilization, and then Taruk just took off, dashing through a couple intersections and alleys. Kaladin saw him vanish into a wall. As Kaladin inspected the wall, you guys came around the corner, and you all had a moment of what the fuck's going on, all of that jazz. As one by one, you pushed through this arcane shield and found yourself in 10, 20, 30, 40 by like this 40 foot by 40 foot room. Almost feels like the first sense feels like you went down a level. Like the smell is a little bit damp, you know what I'm saying? Musty. It's musty.
Musty. Old.
Old, yeah, old.
Yeah.
And as you step through this, you see a circular, large, probably like 8-foot table in the center with 3 undead figures sitting at it. You see off to the left-hand side, one undead that is like kind of like lounged back, like with a leg over the arm of a chair, just kind of like lounging. And in the far corner of the room is a undead figure that is like right in front of the door, the only door that you see out of here. And it is one that seems the most observant, because as you all kind of catch yourself, like you look around, there's 3 undead playing at the table, like probably some dice game, because it's D&D and everybody that's playing games is a dice gambling game. The other one and this one looks at you, kind of like pulls its longbow out just out of defense. And you guys hear the guy that's lounging on the chairs. You all falter in. Hey, Bob! They're here! Do any of you actually speak undead?
Is undead a language?
Well,
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
Undercommon?
Undercommon,
Yeah.
abyssal,
I speak
deep
abyssal.
speech.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Taruk, you're the only one that hears this like skeletal undead creature like wake out of the chair and be like, Bob, hey Bob, what's going? Oh my God! And his hat, like he's got this red, like wine red, horned hat that doesn't fit his head because it lacks the layers that he used to have, and it just wobbles around, and he's extremely goofy, but you can tell that most of them are trained as you prepare yourselves. They are defensive. How How would you guys like to proceed?
Can from what I remember, Carver hasn't come through yet, but because I think you waited out for everyone to go in and you were hesitant to come through, but I don't know, it's up to you. I wanted to have Taruk say something before anything happens,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
So Taruk turns and notices that everyone's here. He's like, "Oh, hi. Do you believe me now? Do you see them?" And just to you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Oh, maybe I don't see them. I lied to you.
Natural 20
Let's go.
for a natural 20 for 20.
13.
13 for Verwin. That's low.
I rolled a 6.
Did you want me to do that too?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Yes, I do.
It's a 16.
16. Carver.
We'll go with the I was still outside thing.
All right. And Kaladin.
I got a 15.
A 15. Okay. Cole. As you like enter through and you make eye contact with Taruk, and Taruk kind of like eye pops when he looks at you. It's like your body is like I want Taruk to think of it as like a thermal cam, you know, like this heat is emanating off. It's not fire, but it's like shades of grays and whites, you know. Cole, you notice all of them have a similar necklace, not attached to them. Like as they're surprised by your entry, all of them like are in different stages of grabbing this necklace, trying to put it on or like have it in their hands. Bob is like got it on its arm and he's like trying to get it in his.
What's the distance between us and them?
Whoa. I mean, the closest one from you is about 20 feet. Here. Here. I'll do this. You guys don't need to see my beautiful face.
Battle map.
Okay.
Doesn't mean we have to battle.
No, but a visual
No,
is good.
of course not.
So this
Visual's
is
great.
a 40-foot by 40-foot room. You're here along with this stink bug. Hold on, right here. You see the
Yes.
the stink bug?
Yeah.
Oh, he just
Yeah,
flew.
I saw the stink bug.
Carver's right next to you. Kaladin and Verwin are like kind of in front of you, off to the side, not blocking your vision or anything. The hardest is like Taruk, as his wings are out, and he is in complete defense mode.
So they're defensive and they're putting something on.
Yeah, they all go to grab a chain of some sort. It looks like they're going to put it on. Actually, here, I'm gonna roll 5 times and see if any of them get it. Nope. Like you slow-mo frame as you scan the room with your natural 20. You see them all go to put this chain on in some sorts. But I really want to emphasize this is Bob over here, and he's goofy.
I would like to step forward, if I can, towards next to Taruk or in front of Taruk.
Okay.
Hands up. Like staff in hand, but hand up. Like, we come in peace. We don't mean to disturb you. That's actually a lie, and I'm just gonna use a charge in my ring and do a fireball right in the middle of them.
All right. Let's go ahead.
I'm pretty sure there's a spot that'll hit all of them, but
Well, here, check this out. I got this really cool fireball ring now.
Oh yeah.
So
There we go.
Yeah, you could drop it right in the middle.
I'm gonna drop it right in the middle. Just, we come in peace. I'm sorry, that's a lie. And then just boom.
All right. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll do your round. Tim, we'll do save.
I apologize if anybody wanted any other outcome. I shouldn't have rolled so high.
Natural 20 will get you this. So let's see.
Unfortunately, in initiative, I was not so lucky.
Anybody get 20 and up?
21.
I have a dirty 20.
All right, so we got Fairwind, Toruk, and $15 to $20.
18.
18. So, or 10 to 15. Okay. Hold on.
Oh.
What'd you get, Cal?
Oh.
I got a 7.
5 to 10.
7 here.
So Cole,
I got a 5.
Keldon, and then Bob.
So the
Bob
ones that start
rolled.
the trouble are
Bob.
what Bob
is,
get?
Bob is purple. All right. So as you said, it's like we come in peace. You know, we don't want any trouble. And just this little flame ripples out like black powder on the ground along the stone floors of this exploding. What is that? Deck save?
Dex saves.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up your sheets. Deck save. First one, which is blue based. Deck save is 9, 11, 11.
The save is 15.
15? Okay, so they fail. Green base fails. Red fails. Gray fails. And Bob fails. All of them failed. I rolled under 10 for 4 of them.
24 points of fire damage.
24.
Woof.
And one
Still
charge for my ring gone.
Okay. This like crackling fire just skids across the ground till it finds the opposite side tip.
Sorry.
What?
So did we establish that using a charge from your ring is just like casting a spell, which means I can't cast another spell, correct?
Well, not in this. You're getting to do this because you described it.
Yeah, that's right. That was before turn. Good. No, that's good. That's perfect.
All right.
Means next turn I can get my thing. Sorry.
The whole room lights up. Most of you like kind of put your arm in front of your eyes just to protect yourself from the heat and brightness of this explosion. As it settles down, you can see bits of leather armor or rats or dormants that they may have had like start to fizzle, and all of them train themselves right on you, Cole.
Just brush off the ring. I'm like, did we expect anything?
Verwin,
Talking to them, but I guess that's too late.
you are up first. Here. Let me.
Okay.
battle map for. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Screen capture. All right, go ahead.
Well, okay. So, I would like to move up about 10 feet.
Okay. So, like stepping between Cole and Kaladin, you can get 10 feet.
That's perfect right there. And with the electricity kind of going through my rope darts, I'm going to lash out one and attack. We'll do red base.
Okay. Guy over here.
Yep. So that is a. Oh, that'll hit 26. I hope that hits.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that is 11 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
I am going to then use one of my charges for Breath of the Dragon. So I'm going to kind of whip my rope dart in an arc, and 20 feet cone from me ripples an electricity or a lightning discharge. And I think that hits the 3.
A 20-foot cone?
Only a 20-foot cone, yep.
Okay, so
I know, it's a
20-foot
weird size.
cone from you would hit these two and this guy.
Perfect. So they just have to make dex saving throws.
I'm not using that dice again. I'm gonna use my.
No, you can't, please.
I'm gonna use my. Oh wait, here. Let me show it down here. My Vecna 3D printed dice tray from Shop Andy and D. Yeah.
That's
The
awesome.
Tower of Doom.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. I'm sorry.
Can be found on Etsy.
No, that's a perfect place to plug.
DC is 15.
Yeah, he fails. Red base fails. Oh, fuck that thing. Gray base fails and green.
No, you keep using it.
No, they all fail. They're not
Perfect.
very dexterous.
So they're gonna take 11 points of lightning damage.
Okay, 11. So another 11. Alright, hold on. So you went for red first, right, Farrowin?
Yes, yep. He took I can't remember.
Yeah, no, I
max
have
damage.
that wrote down. I just didn't write down
Okay.
who it was going to. And Bob. Alright. Woo! So red, gray, and green take another. They take 11 points. Sorry.
And since I still have my bonus action, we will flurry of blows that shit.
Alrighty.
So, and we'll attack red still.
Alright.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And
Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Yep. So, 4 points of, or no, I'm sorry, 9 points of lightning damage.
Alright. So as the fireball centered in the room explodes, Verlin runs up, casts this lightning, shrieking around the red guy, turns around, a cone just emanates from him, comes up with like a lightning punch, and you can see this guy into dust. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah. As
Sure, Todd?
as you explode, this skeleton, this black cloud emanates from its old creaky bones and just starts floating. We're gonna say, from him to you. So, yeah.
I got a 18.
18. So you take half damage. You suffer 13, 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And last but not least, I rolled a 17 on my last flurry of blows, and I'll be attacking purple. Or not purple, I'm sorry, gray.
Gray, right here? Okay.
Yep, that one there.
17 just hits.
And that is 8 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Weird question. I don't know if I missed it. Is it Chance or Verwin or Crass right now?
Erwin, I'm using my darts.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Just curious.
My rope darts.
You said
And that I will pass.
oh,
Not like I did a lot.
Gray. You said 7 or 8 points.
8 points of lightning
8
damage.
points. And this guy is off of the battle. That brings us to Taruk.
So Taruk is actually going to back up, probably as close to the wall as possible.
Like 15 feet will get you in the corner.
Yeah, the fireball was a little too close for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of your feather tips are like
A little singed.
Yeah, you guys all smell, that burnt hair.
Or chicken, whichever you want to smell. So I'm just gonna. Well, I guess if we're fighting them, so the gray one, I'm gonna try and hit with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 hits.
Okay. We'll do. And so that's 8, and I get 13 damage.
13 damage. Verwin,
Mhm.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yep. Cool. No. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. All right. You take 8 points of necrotic damage as this guy falls, and this mist, hold on, starts heading this way. So, Verwin and Cole could possibly
Got it.
be in its path. Yep. So you fucking you pull back and release your arrow and hit the skull, like sends it out into a dozen pieces as the bones fall to the
Nice.
ground. This black mist just starts to come towards you. You see it rip through Verwin and suck the life out of him. Like
Oh, yeah, that's
bent
not great.
over. Yeah, no bueno.
I'm fine.
But you have this guy, and this guy left.
So I think I get yes. So the was the green base, the bow.
Yep. He has the bow. He was
Okay, I'm gonna try
hitting
and hit him.
Okay,
19.
that hits.
Okay, 12 damage.
12.
Piercing.
It hits him in the shoulder, and you see splinters go off and his right arm just falls to the ground, and like this little bit of black mist reeks out from him. He reaches down with his left arm and picks up the bow. He's still alive.
Okay. Oh, well, that's it for me and my turn.
Alrighty. It's green based. Let's see here. He is going to move back to the door. Veruin's the easiest target. He is going to take 2 bow attacks. The first one is a natural 1.
That'll miss.
And the next one is a 19.
Yep, that just hits.
Okay, you take 5 plus 2, 8 or 7 points of regular damage.
Yes.
Yes.
If I could use my reaction to do deflect missile.
Ooh, all right.
So when I'm hit by a ranged weapon, when you do so, the damage you take from that attack reduced by 1d10 plus my dex mod, my monk weapon, my monk level.
Okay.
So 1d10. So I reduce it by 13.
13. So.
And if I, go ahead.
No, continue.
Well, if I reduce it to 0, I can catch the missile if it's small enough for me to hold in a hand, and I have at least one hand free. You can catch the missile in this way. Spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with that piece of ammunition I just caught as part of the same reaction.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say because you're throwing your darts, your main hand is occupied.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to deflect this and throw it back, you're gonna do it offhand, which requires a check.
That is a 15 plus 8, so 23.
Yeah. You grab it, and you grab it at the point where you can reverse the momentum, and
hell yeah.
Are you burning a key to throw it back?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely burning
Okay.
a key. That's too cool not to burn a key point.
Gotcha. So go ahead.
So that is another 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 just hits.
So, and I believe it does. I don't know what the damage is on this. It counts as a monk weapon for the attack, so I'm guessing just.
So it's whatever your unarmed strike is.
Okay. So 1d6. 6 points of, I guess, piercing damage to it.
So you throw it back, you hit it right in the sternum, it lumps over the boat, drops to the ground, and just kind of wobbles there as he falls back, hits the stone wall, and this black smoke just starts heading towards you.
Hell yeah.
He is gone. Alright. Well, fuck that guy. Carver, you are up.
Cool monk shit.
So before we had started this, I did say I wanted to hide. I'm not sure that you.
You'd have to take your movement in order to find a place to hide, and this room is.
Oh, I figured I could just hide behind Kaladin.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Make me a stealth check.
It's just up in my hair.
Yeah. Yeah. You are up in, Kaladin, you're used to bugs, buzzing around you at all point times. But Carver might be pushing the boundaries. The wings fly faster. The noise is a little bit more irritable. But you are hidden.
It's okay. And then, well, I wanted... So is that going to waste my bonus action this turn, or is that something that would have happened before?
I didn't catch it the way. You still have your bonus action. We'll say.
Okay. Well then I will just like lean over Kaladin's shoulder and I'm going to shoot the one closest to the door, blue.
Yeah,
with
the
my
blue
crossbow.
base? Okay.
Yeah. And that is a 14.
14 misses.
14.
Yeah.
Well then I'll bonus action hide.
You just
Nothing
turn,
goes up.
like, turn around and, like, as you, like, go to, like, release your shot, like, Kaladin lets out, like, a little, like, cow snort, you know? And the hair just flutters up enough to hit whatever you're throwing and throw it just enough off the trajectory, and you, like, just spin around, and now, like, you are hovering in the center of Kaladin's back.
Okay. Well, I got a natural 20 to hide.
Oh,
so,
yeah. No one's seeing
that
you.
would be 30.
I give you advantage, but you can't get any higher. So that brings us to gray and red are both dead. Blue guy. He is going to turn around, open the door with his free action, pull his arrow out. He is going to focus on where is it? Hunter's mark. Very well.
Oh no.
He's going to
Okay.
drop a hunter's mark on him, and he is going to make 2 attacks.
I mean, yeah, I have no more reaction, so.
Okay. The first one was 16 to hit.
That misses.
Second one is a 23.
Yep.
Okay. D8. 7 plus 2. That's 9 points of damage from the arrow, 5 points from the hunter's mark, and another 4 points of necrotic. As like the arrow
Shit.
pierces in you, you can like feel like something growing from the inside and like reaching on. Actually, the 4 points, you only take 2 of this.
Okay.
As like
That's a
if
good
it tries to find purchase, it still does a little bit of damage, but from your body, it cannot. And then it is going to step through the door.
Verwin's looking hurt.
And leaving Bob is the only one. That brings us to Cole.
I would like to, as I casually walk in between or behind Cole and Carver, I'd like to
Sure,
walk
Cole.
in that direction. And as I do that, 3 shadowy, almost like crystalline. They look like crystals, but dark, with maybe purple on the outside, just start floating in my hand. They come up from like smoke and like solidify. I'll walk all the way across, as far as I can.
You are here. You can get like.
Can I see in the door?
Yes, you can.
I'll stay back. Can I see him in the door?
What's your passive?
Not great. It's 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's not well lit. It's hard to see.
I will release all 3 magic missiles into Bob.
Into Bob? Oh no! Oh, Bob! Poor Bob. All right, here.
He's the only one there.
Yep,
He's the only one I can see.
All right, roll some damage.
All right.
Poor Bob.
9 points of force damage.
9. All right, Bob. 9. Pretty system. Okay. She's like, come on! What do you hit me for? Why are you messing with me, man? He's a goofy, basic, like Lenny of Mice and Men. He's a big old skeletal, like fat-boned humanoid. That he's just a nice guy. He's a nice guy. You've lit him up with a fireball, and you shot him with magic missile. Anything else you would like to do, Cole?
Let me double check my things I can do, but I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
If that's the case, Bob is going to turn around. He's going to run at you. As he's running, he's going to rage. He is going to make 2 reckless attacks at you. It's like, why you gotta do this? I don't. He looks right before he swings. He looks down and he says, I really don't want to do this, bro. I really don't. But I'm gonna. Oh, that's cocked. The first one is a natural 20. For a 20.
I have a question, Andy.
Yes.
Do I have to cast shield even though I know it won't work?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then I won't.
No.
Okay.
For that, so that's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Just barely.
And he is using his great axe, which is this die, which is I rolled a 9, so 18 plus 2 is 20 on the first attack. And the second attack is.
Can I use my reaction on him?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna allow you to because I rolled a natural 20 on the second one too.
Oh, well, I'm casting a 3rd level Hellish Rebuke on him,
Okay.
which will be 4d10.
What's the save?
It's a dex save.
16, 17.
It succeeds. So is there nothing if you succeed? Half. So 8
8 points.
points of fire damage.
Oh,
Already have. As fire
rough.
just emanates from me.
You see him like as you release this energy, you see this goofy skeleton like kind of chuckling like he stands up like a little bit straighter. He's now like towering over you. Crack! Comes down. Natural 20, that's great. 4 points of damage.
Damn.
rolled a
And-
2.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Or a 1, yeah.
1, 2 plus 2. He's not super strong. He's just really goofy, and he's kind of cool. You know, he looks like just a kind of cool guy. Kaladin.
Tim has realized what's going on way too late.
Me?
You
okay, I'm going to.
You only
Yep.
see like this, like enraged, big boned skeleton beating up on Cole. As Cole's doing he's doing fucking good damage to it. He looks really hurt, but he's just like kind of goofy skeleton slamming down on Cole, and a door open on the opposite side of the room. Everything else has been taken care of.
I'm going to reach out and 3rd level healing word on Chance.
Aw.
Or
Yes, Carver.
Yeah, I just have a question for God. When those other undead hit the floor, what happened to them?
They disintegrated
They disintegrated into nothing?
like nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. Taruk. You've been to the ethereal plane once. You've seen the Reaper. When they crash to the ground, like all of these, all of their embodiment, their soul, whatever is inside of them, all go one direction, which is up. And they enter in a very particular spot. It seems like some conjuration or channeling or something that is drawing their bodies. Once you slay them, like you've killed people before, right? But this time, when you kill them, all of their energies go to one point and leave the room. And it's like that creepy whitish gray, you know, kind of
Vapor
withering.
trail of
Yeah,
spiritual energy.
Yeah. All right, Callan, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Yeah.
you're good.
What was your healing word?
Right. 12 HP for chance.
Got it.
I'm gonna use my animating performance on the table in the middle.
Okay.
So the legs become feet and the other legs becomes arms and it stands up. And I'm just gonna like walk up next to it and like look around like what are we doing?
It's like
That'll be my turn.
Cole's just getting smashed by
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the top of the next round.
And I feel like Cole's just like, that's cool.
All right, as this fog moves past Verwin, Taruk, Constitution saving throw. I think actually Carver too, because there was 2 paths. You are not hidden anymore. You're just like floating about 6 feet 3 inches off the ground.
I rolled bad and got a 5.
I should have held my movement so that when Kaladin moved, I moved. Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
11.
Both of you take 6 points of necrotic damage as like the crisscross of the creatures that you have slain just kind of pass through you and hit the wall. Yeah. Like you see like your veins, almost like varicose veins, but they're like black in energy and they just run up your arms for a second before they pass through you and you feel right again, weaker, but right. Verwin.
I'm gonna try doing something that I haven't done yet, and I want to try to willingly bring Crass out and just say, Crass, Tegan.
Okay. As you like close your eyes, like clench your fists, like dig your fingernails into your palms.
Mhm.
You're forced to this table where you see like kind of like a top-down video of Verwin, like Frau, you know, tied down, cut open from like the sternum to the belly button, and this black dragonborn with the orb just trying to shove into you, and it's like you like scream in pain. On the back side of that, crest. Just comes out, looks around, ready to fucking hit something.
Okay, holy fucking shit. Alright. So this time when Crest emerges, the electricity is gone from my body pretty much, and it's the everything around me just kind of cools down immensely. And I would like to go up to Bob. Poor Bob.
Poor Bob. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Get you to the backside of Bob, which is flanking.
Yeah. And
Poor
I'm
Bob.
going to rear back with my, with my right fist, and as I do, there's like, it almost glosses over in this icy form. And I'm going to... It's a natural 20 for 28.
Okay.
For a total of not great 10 points of cold damage.
So as you like run up, Bob notices you with your like pace. You're not Farrowin anymore. You're crashed. And you come up, go to Colcock. He's like got this big kind of twisted smile, like a happy man. And he turns around, he's like, oh, crack! As your fist hits him, the ice emanates across his body, sending it in 100 different directions. No cloud from this as it settles, and you can hear skittering off behind you, 30, 40 feet through the doorway.
I'd like to use my other attack to just kind of punch the wall as hard as I can.
Okay, roll an attack. Or
Yeah,
give me a
that was-
strength check. Wait, with
I was
advantage.
scared for a second.
Uh,
I heard
that's
use my
natural
other attack.
19, so 21.
Just you put your fist into stone and it shatters like about a foot around. But
Spit out blood and go, maybe next time we should start with you.
as
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to head towards the door. I have 45, so like another 10 feet.
get here,
Okay.
from your perspective, all right, here, we don't need this anymore. We're gonna bring this around so I can see you all, because I don't know why it makes me feel better. All right. Hey. Okay. Focus. There we go. You can see the last skeleton, the undead creature. I don't want to say they were skeletons. Sorry. There was bits of flesh. They weren't true undead. Like, you see it skitter off into this room and start to head up a stairway. Taruk, and probably Verwin, passive perceptions are
17.
yeah, both pretty high. Kaladin, is yours high too?
Mine's 15.
15.
So-
All right. So I say both Taruk and Verwin, you see all of the 4 creatures that you just slayed and pretty much around. These necklaces at certain points of their body. Like Bob had his like almost up to his shoulder, like he was trying to wrap it around his neck like a shoulder bag. The rest of them have them in like their hands or at a point of access. Like one's got it wrapped almost around its neck. But The other one's going away. What are you doing? We're out of initiative now, so it's up to you what you guys want to do.
Oh, I've never cut open an undead before. Just beelines for like the closest body and just like dagger.
Just,
Cole will pick up Bob's medallion. Or
okay.
his whatever his necklace.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
this like simple necklace with this emblem on it of hold on, like a very rudimentary C, like not curved, straight edges, but a C. You know, it's just like kind of stretched out. You can pull it off. You have it. You have this necklace.
I'll pocket it.
Okay.
Crass is still very much pissed off, and he's gonna go through that door looking for the last undead.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, whatever anyone else is doing in
So-
that room too.
Carver, you go and stab through skeleton bones.
What? Just the closest body. If one of them was a skeleton, I would go for the closest actual body.
Yeah. I mean, they're bodies, essentially. There's bits of, like, human flesh. I favor these more like skeletons than I do zombies.
Okay.
You know?
Well, then she would just start like dissecting them to the best of her ability, like picking them apart, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you can get how many bones are in a human body? 212.
250. I want to say 256.
Now, do you know how many bones are in a halfling body?
Oh, the same amount, they're just smaller.
Yeah. I mean, you start slicing in. You do pick out
206.
206 in a halfling or in a human.
And
No.
a human.
Yeah.
Like they had adornments to them. Like there's a pouch on like the first one that you like flutter up to and like go to like bring your raker dagger across, which totally fucking destroys anything. It's pouches, leathers.
I'll sift through the pouches and stuff. I'll thoroughly investigate the bodies.
Okay.
Cole will do the same for Bob.
All right, go for it. Investigations. Kaladin,
Investigate.
Karuk, what are you guys doing? As
That is a 20.
Cole and Carver are like digging through bodies, you see Verwin like dash off into another room. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna follow Crass because I don't want him by himself.
Okay.
So me and my table
Fair.
will sort of.
It's a 16 on my investigation.
All right. Taruk, what are you doing?
Taruk's gonna kind of take in not the room, but like the feeling of where the room is, if that makes sense, because we step through, a portal, and there's these things.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Okay. Never mind. All right. Roll me an insight check.
19.
19. Something's definitely fucky right now. Like plane shifting. Yeah. Off. But you feel like you're on the material plane. You feel like you like as you like kind of grip your mutts, your feet into the stone and loose soot that's in this subterranean room. Feels real.
But something's definitely off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while I'm kind of feeling out the plane or the existence of where we are, I'm gonna slowly notice Kaladin and walk after him.
Okay.
I'm a slow walker, so I'm just kind of seeing where he's going.
Gotcha. Cole, what was your
Yes.
investigation?
A natural 16.
Natural 16. All right, so you find a pouch of 32 silver. All of them have like a bite mark in them, like Bob bit into every
That's
piece of
testing
silver,
out.
and it's only silver.
Okay.
You find in another pouch this trinket of sorts, and like as you grab it and you like see the latch and you flip the latch and it opens up, it appears to be some kind of intricate sundial. You know, it was just a trinket that he had in another pouch. He had a pretty gnarly battle axe, but it's not anything fancy.
Nothing I would be interested
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Can I examine the silver?
Yeah, go for it. Same roll. Is it what?
Does it look like it is Neverwinter coinage?
Well, yeah, like the euro. I guess we would associate the dragoon for. No, it does not. It has.
It doesn't.
It has like when you pick it first up and you like start just rummaging through the pocket, you just start counting coin and seeing the silver, you know, flipping through. All right, I got 32. And as like the last 2 or 3 pieces flip through, you realize they're not like circular, like a quarter for us. These are more like pentagonal, you know. And you pick one up, and you can see just like what were the languages that you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
Yeah. A foreign.
Well, I think these were true undead. I don't think we were being tricked in any way. Look at, and I'll toss a coin to Taruk as he's walking by.
Yeah, easy enough. You grab it. You feel the shape of the coin right away, Taruk. Like, it's not circular.
And I can speak and read Aarakocra, Orin, Common, Elvish, Gith, and that mechanical one.
Yeah.
Don't know it.
Nothing.
Well, this is interesting.
It's foreign. Completely foreign.
Can't say I can read it.
And the people that are close to the door, you smell that black licorice essence that you did when you fell. Actually, with that, as we're all starting to filter through the door, we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back here in 10 or 15 minutes. So catch us then. Guys, completely slaughtered my fucking.
Did we see what Carver found?
Oh, what Carver find?
But I mean, we can do it when we come back. I just
No,
was
no, no,
pointing it
no,
out.
no, no, nope, 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 nope. Good point. I didn't. So let's see here. Woo. You find 100 silver pieces.
Woo.
Hey, gold. Awesome.
You find a longbow that has like some very unique carvings in it. You find a stink bug. Actually, you find 100 stink bugs in a pouch, like a very thin burlap sack that this guy
Amazing.
had. You find the necklace, and as you pick up this necklace, the other two that fell right by this guy, you can easily spot out the necklaces as like the bone starts to turn to ash and just float up in the air, almost giving you like a bit of dark vision, like it clogs the room a little bit, but it filters through
Okay.
pretty quick.
So a longbow.
A longbow.
Okay. I'll hand that to Tarun.
Okay.
Looks like
And then I'll pocket everything else.
Sounds good.
The coin, the necklaces, stink bugs.
And we got Vero and Kaladin like chasing into the next room as the rest of you kind of investigated and then start to follow suit, and we'll pick up there after break.
Yeah, in a minute.
Awesome.
Get so excited.
So nobody heard me when I said it's the last week of July?
Yeah.
No.
No, no one heard that.
Okay, yeah, last
No,
week
we
of
all-
July.
So
July's
hopefully,
much better for me.
The
July's
last-
much better for me.
the last week of July,
Like,
we'll
you
be
said the end of
doing
June. I'm like, I'm moving, man.
a live in
By the
person.
way,
So that
Um,
means
the day that I show up is 3 days after my 30th birthday.
Hell yeah.
we're gonna throw a party. It's gonna be a week of parties. We're gonna make it a week of 30th birthday parties. I got this.
Sounds great.
I got
We'll celebrate mine a little early.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
A little,
first
like 4 months. Or 3 months. All right. Hold on. Let me gather myself. So, I have...
You know we're able to drink yet?
Huh?
No. Noah can't drink.
Okay.
No.
He just got to
America.
he just got to the age where we can make sexual innuendos and not be arrested.
I've been doing that for years.
Is that what it is? No, 3 more years.
Fuck! I can't bring any of my weed down.
You got mead?
Well,
you
we
can
can- you don't
certainly
worry.
bring mead down. I'll drink.
We'll
I'll drink it.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm picking some up tomorrow. I'll have plenty.
Oh, really? I love
Yeah.
mead.
My nephews and my brother-in-law, they get me whatever I need.
I still can't smoke.
I
Oh
just
wait,
forget-
wait. Did you say weed or mead? Because I
Weed.
was hooked on mead. I thought we were getting
Oh.
like alcoholic honey beverages.
I can get us mead
yeah.
too. We sell that at work, but
Oh no,
Oh,
you
mead?
see, that's
Yeah.
I like mead.
weed. We just go down to the Indian reservation. I mean, they got everything.
we got.
I
to
went-
Go out
I went
Greenfield,
there-
Mass every.
I
Are
went.
we live?
You haven't stated-
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I had to stop myself.
Yeah.
I had to stop myself.
I've been meeting a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
All
Hi,
right.
guys.
Oh, hello, mom.
Everything around here is fake.
Yeah, my mom knows.
Yes. No. We're role playing.
Come on, get out of here. My mom taught me how to do it.
Reasons that this was real.
So, Crast, Kaladin's animated table, scoot through the door. Taruk is in the tail end with Cole and Carver kind of like in between them. As you Crast, you hear... So, as you enter the next room, this room's about 20 feet by 20 feet. On the left-hand side is a stairway up. And on the right-hand side, you see a door that isn't completely latched, just like someone meant to close it, but didn't close it all the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the door.
All right, so you go towards the door. What are you doing, Paladin? You see Crash like running, and like you see the stairway. You can hear the baddie like skittering up at the top of these stairs. You can't. It's hard to distinguish how far. Probably out of your range. You know, completely out of your visual. And you see Crash just run through the door. Actually, Chance, make me a wisdom save, please. What are you doing?
I have 2 questions. Or
Yes.
I guess 1 question. Did I hear the debacle about the coin and no one being able to read it? Or would I have been too far away?
No. No, I would say like you get into the next room and your ADHD kind of settles that Kaladin had, right? Because
Sure.
Kaladin's an ADHD boy.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, you process what you hear, maybe a half second too late, but you can engage in
Right.
whatever you want to.
So I just note that, and then I'm just gonna keep up with Crass, and I should keep up fairly well because the table gives me some extra movement actually. So I got 40 feet.
Oh,
I'm trying to
23.
23.
Keeping up
Okay.
with him.
Crest is gone.
Okay, so Crest opens the door, about to like
Yeah.
punch whatever comes through, and then just falls face first.
Just-
And then I just.
yeah, Veruin. And like you look up, and Kaladin's like kind of. You hear this clunk, 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 like wood on stone as the table is just smushing through this room. And you see Kaladin, you look up and you like shift your face, and you are in a room with a couple bookshelves and a very nice desk.
I'm gonna just.
Hold
look
on,
at Kaladin.
you're gonna stay right
Oh.
there. Kaladin did his thing. Carver, Cole, and Taruk, what are you guys doing?
Well, I after I have pillaged the bodies that are turning to ash and stuff, I guess I would follow through.
Carver, you gain 2 more of those necklaces. Like
Yes,
as
I have 3 unidentified gemstone necklaces from undead in my backpack.
mm-hmm. And Cole has 1. You guys follow through. Are you gonna go? You see Kaladin and Veruin off to the right, like entering this other room. You all can still hear the scattering of bone on wood, like going up the stairs and up the stairs until it leaves your immediate hearing. What are you doing?
I would zip super fast because I can bonus action dash.
Okay.
I will do that.
Which way are you going? Up? Are you going up the stairs, or are you going towards the room that Kaladin and Veruin are heading towards?
I hear clanging of the stairs?
Yes. And you know one of them got away.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. Cole?
I will follow my way in. I'll look up. Can I see anybody running up the stairs?
Make a
Can I see anything through cracks of wood, or
make a perception check.
it's not good?
You can
5.
hear it, but the angle of the stairs is like one of those 90-degree stairways where it's 10 steps, there's a landing, it's another 10 steps, and by that point you get up, you can hear it. You can hear it going up and up, but you can't see it due to the cover.
I see Kaladin and Veruin heading into a room.
Yeah, and at this time, Carver just whizzes by you and flutters up the stairs.
I'll start walking up the stairs.
Alrighty, Taruk.
Taruk's following Kaladin,
Okay.
and he might be doing like a couple steps flutter to kind of catch up, because I only got 25 walking speed, but I've got double that for
Fine.
flight speed.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, as everybody filters out, you're the last one. You can kind of like just float, like jump and float across the room, and then you land and you have to start walking.
Yep.
All right, so we're splitting the party.
Oh, no.
We're gonna call library, Veruin, Kaladin, and Taruk, and we're gonna say stairwell for Carver and Cole. We'll go with library first.
Well, laying on the ground, I'm gonna look up at Kaladin. Are you riding the table?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look at you while on the ground and be like, that's not the weirdest thing you've probably ever done.
As it
I'll get up and
it steps right over you, you know, and he comes in. I know.
Just
Yeah, the table
When I walk
like
over-
does a 45-degree angle, and Kaladin just slides down, you know, catches himself. Looking good.
When I walk over Veruin, can I look down and say, "Oh, are you all right?"
Peachy.
Good. And I'll just like step over him and head over to the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get up and I mean the first thing that first I'm just gonna be like, all right, we got to come up with a better way to do this. I'm like talking to myself.
Yeah, at that point, all of you notice Cole and Carver just dash up the stairs out of your visual.
Oh,
Alright.
huh. And then I look at the books and I'm like, they're fine. And I'll want to go investigate that desk.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I roll me investigation checks. Taruk, what are you doing?
This is one of those moments where Taruk is doing that whole like bird cock his head thing, like up the stairs, down on the floor, like
Yeah.
Kaladin, like the whole like, huh. It's just like, what are we ending up doing right now?
23.
Okay.
22.
22. Alright, so as Taruk's like debating which way he should go, where his energy would be better put, Kaladin and Verwin start digging through this. Verwin's more methodical. You're going through a book that is like 2/3 of the way open, flipping backwards, like trying to see something that you recognize. Kaladin is like digging through the drawers, you know, like pushing things out, looking for things of value. Kaladin,
Sounds right.
as you like push through one bookshelf, you feel like hit, like a stop. And you look at the bookshelf and it looks like there's books on the other side, but and there's still gaps, you know, like the book should go more. So you like hold it with your other hand and you find like that point of contention and you pull it out and you find this thick book. And you put it down, you open it up, and there's this luminescent, like light blue, almost purple stone that is just glowing. Like, not, it wouldn't provide any light, you know, it's not something like that. This is just like a very faint glowing stone. And Verwin, as you're like flipping through this book, Kaladin like reaches out, pulls this book out, holds up this stone, is like kind of like, whoa. You know, looking at it. Parts of the page that you're flipping through start to illuminate with words.
Oh, Kaladin.
Yeah, and I like bring it over.
Yeah, and try to decipher what's going on and what's written in this book.
Okay, hold on.
Imagine like a black light.
Yeah, essentially,
Right.
essentially what I wanted this to be
What
was
did they write?
the invisible
book
ink
with?
light. You know, like you got invisible ink, and this is like something that you push over and can see it. That's what I was going for. All right.
I just sort of like hold it over for him while he reads.
All right. I need one more thing that I don't have. Give me 1 second, guys.
You're good. I'm just going to throw a comprehend language on myself, so I can also read it.
Okay. Perfect. I just need the Faerun
Just in case.
calendar. All right. Faerun calendar. Let's see here. So We have name a month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cole, roll me a d12.
A D12.
A d12. Because I haven't been
D12.
keeping track of months. So this is going to tell
D10.
you.
I have 10.
10.
10.
All right. So
10.
you
On a D12, a 10.
So you're in the month of our leaf fall. Formally, it's called Marpennoth. You're in September, October, for us. Fall is setting in. Myrtle. Hold on. Let me look at this. As you read through, this journal talks about seizing cities from the material plane and bringing them to the ethereal plane as a way to host more souls. Lately, there's been an uptick of people that weren't good or bad, but indifferent. And their souls have been trapped in the ethereal plane. So, upon Lord Ozhu's command,
Lord who?
Ozhu, Ouzhu, several, say like regiments or companies, have been dispatched to the material plane to plant the Boz Stone. In order to remove that city from the material plane and transport it to the ethereal plane. And since you are taking homes from people to give homes to souls, that's the concept that I want you to kind of grab.
Okay.
You don't gather any of the Verwin. You're taking this in as you see like Kaladin's eyes kind of like glaze over this pallid bone color as he starts just chanting these like very grunt like syllables that don't require a tongue. You know, it's a lot of it's just a lot of like similar to Primordial, I think, but and maybe Primordial is undead, and I don't know.
Who knows?
It's surprised Undead doesn't have its own language or way of communication because.
I think it's typically the language you knew in life. So.
Oh well. Oops.
I speak Abyssal, Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
And you speak a lot and have heard probably more languages, and
Right.
you cannot comprehend what Kaladin is
Reading
relaying. So I'll also say with your investigation rolls, and I feel like Taruk, for you this would be like a high suspense moment where you see these two guys like reading through a book and flipping pages and like eyes wide open, yet you know a couple of your friends went upstairs after these one, head cocked. You find a map.
Ooh.
Kellen, are you proficient in history?
I'm not,
Okay.
but I have the jack of all trades. I'm half proficient.
Okay, so Verwin points out the map being very similar to the shape of Neverwinter, which is kind of like an egg on its side. It's oval, but it's not like vertical, it's horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like a triangle with an almost circle drawn to meet the points at the double gates of the south side of the chasm. Verwin, you would get that one is either it's somewhere in the Black Lake district, and the other is around the Fallen Tower district.
Okay.
So is yeah.
And then I'll obviously relay all that stuff that I was sort of reading off, but it's Kaladinized, right? So it's not in perfect order.
And then Verwin definitely goes ahead and Verwinizes it. Probably back in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like me explaining stuff and then you asking clarifying questions and then being like, oh,
Right.
Yeah. Also there was this.
So you gather that there are 3 rituals possibly happening, and the reason for these rituals is to gain more space to hold souls.
Andy, quick question on the map.
Yeah.
Based on where we are currently, where we walk through that portal, is that one of the places that is circled on the map or no?
So, here's the map of Neverwinter.
Right.
You guys are currently like right here. You entered over here, walked down this road, kind of cut up, and entered this massive building right above the north side of the chasm. One is in this area, one is in this area, and one is in this area.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
And I can get you a map of like points, like with the parameters.
I wrote it down.
After session, just remind me.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that likes nagging. All right, because I forget a lot. All right, so I don't mind it. All right, so as you two are doing that, and Taruk is kind of fluttering between Carver and Cole. Carver, you don't have to touch the steps, so you can kind of cut corners, and you're as you wrap around and peek the precipice of this stairway, you can see an even larger room, with shelves, like a general store. Like,
Can I sneak my way into the room and like hide in the shelves behind something?
okay, yeah, roll me a stealth check. Actually, roll me a perception check, then roll me a stealth check. So I can know where you are in the room based on that.
That's a 15 for perception.
Okay.
And 19.
19
stealth.
stealth. Okay. So as you crest up, you can see Cole like running up the stairs behind you. You peek the stairway, and you can see the guy with the skeleton with the longbow dash across, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more come out of like the darkness. And as you like come across and you like make it to aisle 2 before you know it's time that you got to get out of Dodge, and you go up to the third shelf on aisle 2B, shelf 3. You look up and the floor is open to the second floor, like first floor, kind of vaulted, and you can see this evil being, like you can sense it immediately, like come up to the railing. Cole, I will say, as this is happening, you're just like getting to the shadow part, the top part of the stairway, so you kind of get a little bit of this.
Yeah, I've got good dark vision, so.
But he's got this massive, like fanned cape that is like ultra starched. You know how the bad guy always has like a super starched fucking, outfit? It's like stiff.
Yep.
He just fans out and he just starts talking in this tongue that as soon as the first syllable is said, both you and Cole get that bit of goosebump just rise across your forearm. And you can see from this position, all of them like turn around and you see 5 individuals on the ground floor where you are, and 1 on the second floor. The 5 on the ground floor like suddenly get very authoritative, and start like checking the aisles. You see 1 like go up to the door that's closed and kick it, even though it's closed, because they're fucking skeletons, undead. They're, I mean, come on, we gotta have some comedy. But they're all defensive. They're blocking any immediate exit outside of maybe breaking a window for both of you. You can see several windows. Those are the only exits, and there's a whole bunch. You guys being well hidden, Cole being tucked in the stairway, Carver with your stealth check. But that's what you see.
I'm going to message Carver and just say, shall we retreat or shall I call up our friends?
I'm gonna get closer. And Carver's gonna zip through the shelves, trying to stay unseen.
Okay.
And just kind of like ducking from shelf to shelf because she wants to stay unseen from the guy above because she wants to get behind him.
Okay.
And just kind of like peer over his shoulder, hopefully, and like see what's going on, see what his deal is.
Okay. I'm gonna need another stealth check for that. Yeah, we'll use your perception check to dash through the bookshelves and around and kind of position yourself. But by the time you get to the point where you can make the move,
Okay, it's not a natural 20, but it's as close to one as I can get without it being a natural 20. It's a 29.
okay, you follow the outside or the inside of this stone wall slowly. You like, it's like a runner in a marathon, how they can fucking slow their heart rate down so they can run longer. You're doing that stealth wise, like your wings just like slow mo. You float up to, you can't get close, but
Technically, my wings don't have to move for.
I know, but I like playing that. I'm not harming you from that. I'm just saying, narratively, I like the little pixie slow mowing. Oh yeah,
Hummingbird.
yeah, exactly. You can position yourself safely without being noticed. About 10 feet diagonal from him up behind, as like you kind of stick to the stone curved wall of this second floor.
Can I hide in the rafters above him? Are there rafters above him?
Yes, there are. Actually, what this curved comes up to like a little 6-foot cylinder that shoots up about another 10 feet, and there's like a little dome on top of this building. But you can see now that the 5 that you originally saw when you were traversing through here is 6, 7, 8, 9. As like 4 of these undead creatures are slowly making their way along the bookshelves with these spears, prepared for something. You see the little light glimmer off of Cole's face as he like kind of spins around on the back side of the stairway. And this creature that you're above now, shouting commands in this language that is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. A lot of
Even if I don't know the language, do I recognize it at all? Maybe from like trying to read books?
I mean, maybe something your dad might have read you in a fairy tale that got defeated, but I don't. Roll me a history check. Let's see. Let's not leave this up to my fate. Let's leave it up to your dice fate.
Fantastic. That's a 23.
23.
Damn.
You know,
I got good history.
there
Very
was
reading and stuff.
one intimidating hold on one second. Give me a second.
I'm gonna message Carver again. Just, we seem to be severely outnumbered. Shall I call for backup or retreat?
Yeah. There's 9. There's 9 bad guys, not including the big scary. The 10.
No. 10. I'll message again because I can do this unlimited. 10. All right.
Yeah.
So we're leaving.
I don't know. Getting in was the easy.
Right. Easy.
Make some noise and lure them out.
All right.
Think I can fit through the door.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna message Verwin. Verwin,
Yes?
please inform Taruk that he's going to have some people come downstairs soon. And shoot them.
Taruk,
Yeah.
we're gonna have some company.
You know, his
I
head's on
will-
that.
Right.
I will disguise self as Bob.
Bob.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Taruk, just get ready. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk out and not say anything because I don't think I speak the language that they speak.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna like usher them towards like downstairs, acting really hurt, like, "Ugh," like.
Give me a deception check.
Sure, man.
No, I bet a fireball on it.
That's 16 on the die plus 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
All right, so I'm gonna cap tonight's session a little early with this. Carver, the sounds, like the chants, the way this guy is speaking reminds you of a terrible tale of the Second Sundering. And your dad probably told it to you like 2.5 times before you're like, I don't want to hear that again, you know, and you like push him off, and you know that instinct as a child, where, all right, that's enough. No, you're
Technically still a child.
yeah.
I'm 2.
Well, it's terrifying, is what I'm getting to. At that
Yeah.
point, you can see like as you process that, and your eyes come into focus from where you are, like hanging up in the rafters of the sky. You can see 5 of these figures heading towards the stairway, and you like start to think, "Fuck, Cole's there." You know, and like you have that moment of panic until you hear someone with Cole's voice doing these words that sound somewhat similar but are convincing. Like he's selling the fuck out of this. and you see just the little bit of his figure as he like puts his back into this corner of the doorway that the stairway came up, and you see like 5 of them just walk down, and you wait for a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. You don't hear any screaming from Cole. Your heart your heart rate goes from like 150 down to like 90 to 80. And you hear that guy going, look, and he starts yelling these chants. And you have like this, I will say, Kaladin and Verwin, you start to hear these chants. Kaladin, with comprehend languages, is that just written or is it verbal?
I believe it's
Let me
all.
double check. I'm pretty sure it's everything. The literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear and written. Yeah.
Okay. You start to hear, something is wrong. Find them and kill them. No! And we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session right there, because I don't want to get into a combat right now. We'll be pushing,
yeah.
you know. All right. Sweet. So, That was fun, right, guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think everybody actually kind of got to do some of their own thing that session. I like that.
Oh man.
Rough.
I got to do both things
I
that I
am-
do.
That guy by herself.
Fireball and live.
I am terrified for next session where we're all beaten down already, and oh no.
Move on.
We are taking, I think, the next 2 Saturdays off. I think we're not going to be running this Saturday for a Dorithian Divide, and the following Saturday for Chaos Chronicles. Daxton's out of town, and I really want to finish this deck before June 15th. So Saturdays are like,
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we'll be back here next Tuesday for Diaries of Olympic Graviturgist, where they're starting to get in some shit. They're
Oh yeah.
like by shit I mean they woke up, almost got their asses beat, they're already asking for a long rest. And they know that's not how it works. So, yeah, that was good. So tune in
That was good.
for that. I'd like to thank Shop and D&D for repping the multi-stream, for sponsoring, and we have hold on. Let me go to Streamlabs. Oh shit, he's not. What's our music guy?
Hunter Rogerson at HunterRogersonMusic.com or something like that.
Fucking check him out, cause he's the best. I think that's it for announcements.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't
Like
forget
and
to hit that
subscribe.
notification bell so you see when we're on and when we're doing things. And check us out on social medias. We're making posts and have some cool
Sometimes.
artwork there as well.
Sometimes.
Fuck yeah.
Once in a while.
Definitely join us in 2 weeks as the Day Seekers party is split and they face down with a formidable group.